Uh, uh,
You, you, give me warm, give me soft. You, give me.
Frame rate. Frame rate's being a little funky bunky. Up, frame rate. Yeah, what is happening with my frame rate? I dropped 2 inputs there, because those were... See, that too. What's happening? Okay. Apparently I'm just fucking up. I had some frame rate goofs. Now we're cooking with gas. Fire is not the best weapon to use against these guys, but it outstrips the other sword I have quite a bit. I'm going the wrong way. I don't actually want to come up here. Because I don't have to pick a fight with that guy, so there's no reason to. And, as long as I don't step out into the center, over here is fine. Got him at the very end of that one. I guess I could fight the stray demon right now, but I don't feel like it. Stray demon. For my slab I can't use yet. Looks like it's 5 or 6 posts. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm getting partial parries instead of, Come on, bud. Get up. Get up, you miserable worm. There we go. And because I sat at the bonfire, which I almost needed, then I have to hoof my way out. But we have accomplished Uh, we are about to achieve power. In fact, I'll be able to do it at this bonfire. And I will do it. So we have accomplished having +5 chaos weapon. Our damage with this weapon is now maximum. We do 65 damage to normal skeletons. But this is not the end of our journey for power. This is merely the beginning. For now, we have a new immediate goal. Also, TK Cat, I tried using Tumble Buff, but I remembered. You can't actually Tumble Buff with resin. It doesn't work. Because if I could, I would totally do it. But I can't, so I totally won't. The plan today is to kill Lautrec, to kill the gargoyles, and to get into Sin's Fortress. And also to kill Ingvard and begin killing Dark Wraiths. Because now that we have our maximized weapon, we are able to tangle with powerful enemies for their goodies. And the reason I'm going to be killing Lautrec is because he's scary, and he'll kill Anastasia as soon as I beat the gargoyles. So, due to having to kill Quelag first for her soul, we now have to play cleanup. Or I could just let him take Anastasia's soul into Anorlando, but then I would have to kill Lautrec as a invader, which is hard, especially with this build, so I will not be doing that. And our challenges begin. As Undead Parish is no joke. Humanity. Worthless. So here's our first challenge. I did surprising little damage. Okay, so that's taken care of. Should be able to deal with the rays. Now the problem with pooping Lautrec is that Lautrec, I'll have to uncask him. Can I uncask Lautrec? I don't have the master key. I forget what key opens this door. What key opens this door? I don't remember. Shit. Is it in the area I never go to? Like, the place I skipped by... The place you would go if you let the boar gate shut? It's not the key under the portcullis. Oh, under Yes, but not behind. Yeah, I know where it is. The place you have to go if Dick Guy gets you. Don't get grumped by these doofuses. 99 humanity pulling its weight. I'm getting lots of partial parries this stream. Okay, that should be everything. Man, did very poor there. Eh. Although I can't even make use of Titanite shards anymore, so I should just stop picking up their crap. See, I basically know where I'm going. He dropped something, but it cannot be useful for me. And I hardly ever go here, although I think I know where it's at. Actually, over here. Feeling powerful, being able to kill these guys with one hit. Yeah, you can totally go through that fog wall backwards. If you just run, you can outspeed the guy that shuts the portcullis. So I just basically never go here. Because I usually have the master key. But I elected not to have the master key, and that is where we are. This guy's going to try stonewalling me, but I have his number now. Okay. I was hoping that would be like a Baldur Knight sword, so that I could show it off to everyone and laugh and laugh and laugh about how I've gone the wrong way and have to kill these guys now. These are some of the last enemies I'll be able to feel powerful around. That can't be useful. Okay. So our only goal here is to kill Lotric. I'll see if pooping him aggroes him. It probably will, because it'll do damage to him. I feel pretty confident that I could just riposte him to death. I've done that before. I would just have to do it more times. Because the aggro thing for NPCs is like 10% of their health. Yeah, and when you invade him, what you do is you shoot him with a weak bow from far enough away with poison arrows. So that you don't actually get his attention. Now I have to manually aim my poop. Made great use of poop recently. Because, what I was doing with poop was, I have a fair collection of gold pine resin now, because what I was doing was fighting the mushrooms in the forest, and the little mushrooms hardly ever drop resin. I did just dung pie Lotric. The little mushrooms hardly ever drop lightning resin, but the two big ones almost always do. Often they drop 2. So what I would do is throw 7 poops at each of the big mushrooms. They would drop 1,000 souls, which is enough to buy 5 poop. So I was basically trading 2 poop for 1 to 2 gold pine resins. And then while they were dying, I would kill every other little mushroom in the area, hoping for the off chance of like the 5 or so % drop they have for lightning resin, and that was pretty productive. Made that go a lot faster than I thought it would. And I didn't end up needing most of them. I got extra in case Quelag was really troublesome, but Quelag went pretty cleanly. I'll need more in the future, though, because that's definitely how I'll be dealing with the 4 kings. Yep, and Lotric did not act. Let's see if he aggroes if I get close to him now. Yep. And he's got his tear stone going. You poor bastard. Goodbye. Anyways, now that that's taken care of, let's go increase our power permanently. Which involves going back to Firelink Shrine. Yeah, if I had to fight him, it wouldn't be so bad. I have a lot of practice parrying curved swords, because that's one of the best ways to deal with people in PvP who just wear hovels and spam Gold Tracer in front of you. Is just to parry them. They don't see that coming. Oh, we're not using the ring. I'm going to get away with using as few rings as possible. I should break it? Sure. Gone forever. In fact, I'll clean up some inventory in here. I might have to go buy some more poop for what the next plan is. That might save for after the gargoyles, though. Because this run of the game includes a lot of powering up sequences. It's basically one very long and drawn-out power-up sequence followed by some 20-minute long boss fights. What has happened? We've defeated Quelag and the Taurus Demon. I'm dead. I rolled to the right too much. Man, haven't messed this up in a while. I could sort of tell going in that I did not do it right. We also went to the Great Hollow and killed every crystal goblin there. And they dropped enough red chunks that I was able to upgrade my... I didn't set the elevator up. I was able to upgrade my sword to +5. Ooh boy, the Shadow Complex is on the new Humble Bundle. Man, I might have to get that. I bought the Odalis Humble Bundle like as a beater. It had an hour left when I thought, I should probably buy Odalis, right? And then I did, and gave Kelsey the adventure game and some other guy the other game I didn't care about. I was basically just buying Odalis for cheaps. Well, Shadow Complex is quality video game. Crag Spider's gonna fall on me. Why did I do that? I'm gonna have to ride the elevator again. I'm not coming down here for Blight Town. I'm a maroon! Yes, I probably should, like, support the dev... That was weird. Support, like, the dev and buy Dallas for full price, but I am hyper broke right now. I'm also going the wrong way. I'm down here to increase our power permanently. If you grab this Firekeeper soul while Lotric is still alive, he will kill Anastasia. So I did it while he was dead. And this allows us to upgrade our flask. So now I think now is as good a time as any to go kill the gargoyles. Let's level up a little bit. And by that I mean once. That I already did. Off camera I got Ascended Pyromancy Flame, and I opened the stream with trading that with the crows for a Red Titanite slab, which I have dumped into our weapon. No, it's not the third Firekeeper soul. It is literally the triggers are grabbing both. And might not even be both. If you beat Quelag and the gargoyles, or if you grab that Firekeeper soul, I believe that those are the actual triggers. There was like a whole bunch of suspicions about what the triggers might be, but they're relatively simple. It's been a known quantity for a while now. I won't be staying at 13 strength, I don't think. I just want to focus on my good stats first. We might end up going 40-40, actually. It's funny. I think I'm going to need to if I'm going to beat Artorias, which I believe I am going to. Since Burned Head did, and I have to one-up Burned Head by beating Calamite and Manus. So this run might be lasting a while. So our damage here is very good. This should stun him? Nope. Is this like going to be the boss fight where we get to feel powerful? Hooray! That was the result of our extended power-up sequence. Which is actually going to keep going. We're not going to be fighting the Iron Golem for a while. In fact, this stream might end up being short. Unless I do some on-screen grinding. Now watch me have forgotten to ring the bell in the swamp. And I'll have to go all the way down just to... Nope, I ring the bell because the snake is here. The snake is going to be helpful to us. We're going to betray the snake most likely, but not for a while. But we are going to edge our way into Sense Fortress. Yeah, Broken Straight Sword has a full sheath. You use like half of it. Can I trick the sheath into the... If I do this... Yep, he puts it away. How hard is it to drop an item? I guess I could have fed the Gargoyle Tail X to the snake, but I don't care. Yeah, we ring the bell. I skipped the cutscene. And now we'll know if I ring both bells. We did! Okay, we're not going to be in here long. I just want to grab one thing and maybe open the shortcut up. Yeah, we'll call it that. We'll unlock the shortcut in Sense Fortress and then bug out. I don't have to kill a whole lot of enemies here. I might not even have to kill any, depending on how cooperative one specific snake is. Didn't mean to do that backstep. Hooray! Snake did not get hit by the last arrow, so she did not die. Crunch. After all this time, I still adore that boulder. Up. Time for running. And I'm getting this like purely to make grinding easier if I ever do it on camera. Like, I guess it breaks the absolute rule of no rings, but I don't know. If Burnhead got to use the rusted iron ring, I get to use the covetous gold serpent ring. Wasn't running fast enough. I got nicked by that last one. Now I should tag this bonfire. The snakes here are quite rambunctious. Using the ring might not be fair just because the enemies I'm going to be grinding on are going to be dangerous, difficult, murdersome, bad, scary. All these many fine words for the... So we can now buy large shards. Because we can just go to the floating man. But he is very expensive. I want to open up the shortcut. Goodbye, you jumped to a place where I could kick you off a cliff. Let's go ahead and buy some large shards anyways. I'll probably only be able to afford like 2 of them. Maybe 3. No, probably just 2. I think they're 8k a pop. But I need to be able to get my armor kitted out. Four. That's much more than I was expecting. Barely made that. Anyways, we're leaving now. The chain noise isn't playing. So now we're going to go kill Ingvard, which is going to make use of a little used item. First, is poop. Second is the binoculars. I'm gonna go buy some more poop while I'm at it. Poop is... There are two standards in Lordran. There's the Goblin standard. Every crystal gecko will drop one soul. And then there's the poop standard. Because poop buys and sells at the same price. Which makes it a unique item. You can parry jump attacks, by the way. That was funny. Okay, I just wanted to kill a few enemies so that I could go to above 2,000 souls. Oh, that guy wanted it. So that I could buy some more poop. 10 poop, to be exact, I believe. Maybe 11? No, just 10. And then I think... I also need to go kill Pinwheel. I think Pinwheel is next on the chopping block. After I unlock the new Londo. Go ahead and take Bones off the list. Not doing the Wahoo jump because health, conserving health while I'm going to be here. Where's my hands at? There's my transient curses. Not yet. I don't need to equip the gold ring yet. I wonder if I could poop a ghost. And then over here, there's some more transient curses. The game gives you a fair amount, plus they drop really consistently. So tangoing with the ghost is never a huge problem. Oh, I have him at dead in 2 power attacks? That's excellent news. Let's just gun it. I don't need to fight any of these guys now that they're out of the way. I just need to kick this ladder, open the way up, get over here, and then do this. Most of the ghosts stop chasing you when you kick the ladder, but all the same. So we can't use a bow to line up our shot to throw poop at Mr. Ingwe here. But our Ingvard. Ingwe is the guy from Odin Sphere. We can use the binoculars to line up exactly the same way. Just be careful of I should just toxic myself. Make sure his build-up doesn't decrease too much. And there we go. Let's sit here and take a drink. And poop has just been phenomenally useful. Like, firebombs are the more appropriate item for Undead Warrior to have, but I think poop is just so much more consistently in character with our guy, with the person I have constructed. So we have this guy. He's in an asylum, locked away because he's an undead monster. And he gets whisked away to a magical land called Lordran, the Land of Lords. And he sees these guys who are just, like, using the worst things possible. And they're the first guys you meet that aren't Chainmail Guy. Maybe he didn't see Chainmail Guy. So he just saw these guys and, like, man, I want to be like them. So I got all their stuff. But then we met this wonderful lady who scrapes the walls for moss and shit, and then has the gall to sell it. And it's like, you know what, lady? You got gumption. I'll accept your moss and shit, and I will take these things to greatness and use them to commit murder of guys with great hats. Anyways. Because I really don't want to die, I'm actually going to take the slightly longer way over, which is just where you go here. Usually I just make that jump because I like it. Is that... Okay, large soul. I thought for a second that might be large shards. But no, they wouldn't put large shards this easily accessible. Anyways, now... Yes, poison arrows, the item that gets new players through the game. The first time I played the game, I would have been completely, utterly, completely frustrated if not for the existence of poison arrows. So let's see what our fight against Dark Wraiths looks like. Use the thrusting attack. $142 on the backstab. Looks like it takes about 4 backstabs to kill him. This means we have to really pick and choose which Dark Wraiths we can fight, because if we get in a situation where we have to fight multiple Dark Wraiths, we are just boned, right? And two-handing doesn't change the damage. Yep, poisoning the archers is a classic tactic. I got 2 of them on me. This is no bueno. Oh yeah, the Dark Wraiths are cool as hell. They're just, okay, I found their edge distance. Or I didn't. Well. I do plan as emerged. When they called Operation Rucksack. We're just going to obtain the chest with the large ember and then leave. And then we'll handle Dark Wraiths one at a time. So, how many chunks do I have? 3? 4? 4. Let's go get some more. There's at least 2 I can just go get. Estes is Sunny D. Estes is most definitely Sunny D, the power of fire. I'll keep this activity to a minimum, where I'm fighting Dark Wraiths. Since the last stream was a lot of fighting leeches, that was sort of necessary, but not really. After I make a cycle through killing the Dark Wraiths that are convenient to kill, I'll upgrade the weapons I have, maybe dump these large shards I picked up into my stuff, and then go kill Pinwheel, and I think that'll be a stream. And then I'll kill Dark Wraiths off camera until historically significant things happen. Actually, I have an idea. Man, that guy did a funny dance. Because I backstabbed him halfway into his animation. Oh hey, the first of our many dark hands. Yeah, just keep doing that, buddy. That'll get you through the Olympics. Ooh, he actually changed up his spinning. I almost died. And then he died. Yes, this extremely obvious illusionary wall. You can actually... It's just a Titanite chunk, but you can, if you even go over here and just look, it's like the most obvious secret in the world. Might make use of these later. No, not everybody knows every secret. Even of the obvious ones. Like, if you really didn't want to spend a whole lot of time down here, that would definitely be something you wouldn't see immediately. Anyways, we're going to run past these guys. Probably die. Yep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. I'm just going to abandon that bloodstain. Get our 10 humanity back. I'll hold off 99 for later. And then we're going to go pay a visit to Mr. the Guy. Actually, I'm going to need some souls. I'll just use a soul item. I have a whole bunch of them. And get this horrid thing off my body. Do my wiggle. I'm gonna wiggle my knife at this wall, and it's part of my ritual. That can't be useful. Are you following me? He's not following me. So we're going to improve one of our swords, and then put the rest of the large shards we have into our armor. Anyways, so our other sword is almost finished too. That's quite good. In fact, I could go kill the stray demon and finish it off. This might be a plan. I've only been streaming for 54 minutes. Yeah, we can do that. But first I want to take down Pinwheel. Just get that done. Being able to fight Ornstein and Smough with 20 Estus might be how we be able to do it. I could have just homeward boned, but I was thinking, so I didn't. Hello, Snake. It's weird running past him and not hearing, "You sorry fool, you could not be." Yeah, so the reason we're going to be going and killing Pinwheel is because I really want lots of Estus. Our damage is not good, but we can be very tough. Through upgrading our terrible armor and abusing humanity. And we'll see what kind of damage Pinwheel gets off the Chaos Sword, and if the Chaos Sword does not do good damage to Pinwheel, I can swap to the plus 14 broken straight sword and swap it over to, maybe even respecting Pinwheel enough to give him resin. If you're good at Dark Souls, a specific challenge I can recommend is take a unleveled up oh shit, okay. Is start the game as a warrior, and then as the first thing you do upon leaving Lordran is go fight Pinwheel. Don't upgrade your crap, don't level up anything. Just go fight Pinwheel. If you want Pinwheel to be hard, you should do that. Maybe I'll stream that at some point. So here's Pinwheel, the hardest boss in the game. You might be able to see his like tricks because we're not going to be killing him fast enough. Ah, I lied. Mm-hmm. Don't know why I collect homeward bones like that, but whatever. So now... Huzzah! You're 20 Estus. And because we're human, I have an idea. Look at our guy. Look how... Does everybody appreciate how I made our guy look? I tried to make him look like the most boring, sort of dopey asshole I could. Although the camera is, not agreeing with me. There we go. Are you being so out of focus, Mr. Man? Looks a bit like Frank West. That's fair. That's a blurry boy. Yeah, that's my boy. I'm not expecting much out of this, but I thought it would be fun to try. Put our helmet back on so we're safe. This is a huge helmet, by the way. Like, gigantic. It's like we're using the helmet for someone, like, almost twice our size. Okay. Well, that was fun. Might try that a bit in Anor Londo while we're there. What'll be Sin's Fortress? The days for playing this multiplayer are basically dead. You could still do it while Dark Souls 2 is out, but now that Dark Souls 3 is out, it's basically never going to be a thing again. Like once every few months, the Reddit community tries to get it up and going again, but really. Funnily enough, I kind of miss Games for Windows Live, because, 31. If I was invading in drained New Londo. I should have hit basically anyone who was going to be there. Invading in this game was a lot more consistent with Games for Windows Live. It was funny. Even though the Steam servers are way better, it is never seems to be as popular after that. So what you want to do is sit at this bonfire, actually. Missed my roll dodge. How'd that hit me? This is exactly what happened in Burned Head's video. He just kept chaining him. Okay, if I can stay behind him, he'll stop doing it. If I can keep him doing this, then it's a set thing. Although he's going to change because I messed up my own pattern. Actually, I'm just curious. Oh, I got him pooped, but then I was fucking with menus and died. I'm out of poop now. I want to try this out on him, though. Am I still fast? I'm not. Let's fix that. Actually, I'll just eat my soul items. Was I was looking for my blooming moss. Nope. I'm dumb. Okay, there we go. So, how many times did I poop them? I wasn't keeping track. Nope, the damage is worse. So the Asylum Demon has a shitload of health. Yeah, this game doesn't have lacerating goo, which was really good in Dark Souls 2, by the way, or Dark Souls 3. I forget if it was in Dark Souls 2, but it was super good, and Bleed is so good in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, Carthus Rouge. If you put Carthus Rouge on a bleed weapon, it's like good night. You bleed in like 2 hits. My first run I used Uchigatana and it was like yarp. I didn't realize that S-Talk was just better at that point. Didn't take me long though. So we're about halfway there. I keep getting hit by the poof. That's gonna hit me. Yeah. Wow, really? I was a mile away from that. You saw how far away I was from that, right? I was like underneath. I was past his foot. Oh well. I guess since I'm getting frustrated, we'll switch tactics. That's much better damage. We just swing at air here for a while. Need to be on the other side of him. Like here. His butt sticks out past his hitbox on this side, probably. When I first played this game, I thought this room was full of gold. I didn't realize that it was just skulls. But really, skulls for gold. Same thing, right? Have skulls, don't have gold? Skullsforgold.com. That one was cutting it close. Ah, you mean there's skulls in them thar hills. Ah, damn it. And now you're going to do the annoying attack. Okay, you aren't. I need to heal now. Get behind him. Okay, that's safe. Skulls are mostly made out of calcium. I don't know what kind of calcium, though. What is bone actually made out of? I just know calcium. Is it calcium carbonate? The stuff limestone and baking soda is made out of? It's not raw calcium, because that explodes when you put it in water. Well, regardless, if you were trying to compress anything but elemental carbon into, shit. Okay. Elemental carbon into diamonds, I don't think it would work. Ah, calcium phosphate, so yeah, that would not work. Ah, back to that again, huh? Half my attacks missing? Okay. Hooray! Victory achieved. I'll use the dang bone, there's no reason not to. That was somewhat more annoying than it should have been. And we get a level 15 swords. I want to get these to 30. And then I'm going to start working on strength and dexterity. Up that last one got me. Anyways, I think what the future holds for me is grinding for... Although, no, really, I don't need any more Titanite chunks for the near future. I will if I make a lightning weapon, but I really don't know. Oh, here's a fun thing, if I can get over there. I can't. Okay. The sunbeams that you see from inside the building are just a polygonal object that they actually put in the hole. They're not real God rays. Because this engine can't handle God rays. Most engines can't. God rays are hell on GPUs. Then do I just go kill Iron Golem? Or do I want more lightning resin? Yeah, the rays are fake. I'll go up there to get a better look at it. Accidentally pressed R1 because I was rubbing my nose with my finger. They come up here where you get the key, and oh, there they are. You can just see them. Like there's these up in the trees, and there's this, and I'm pretty sure it's just a 3D object, like a texture that they physically placed there, not actual God rays. You can even pass through it. Hi, Petrus. And I think on that bombshell, this has been a stream. I'll probably collect more chunks off camera. Get this armor leveled up all the way. Get some more lightning resin from the mushrooms, which means I have to buy more poop. And then we'll be ready to defeat the Iron Golem and begin our journey into Anor Londo. But for now, we've defeated bosses, we've uncorked some things, we've used poop to great effect. We found out you can poop the Stray Demon. It takes a fair amount of poop, but you can do it. I don't know how long it lasts, but you can do it. I think you can also poop Smo, but when you poop Smo, he does not stay pooped very long. Anyway, I'll have a victory chug, and that's a stream.